I have a lot of people who's like, I want I want your books, but I don't want the ebooks, and Amazon is too pricey. So can you do something for me? And I'm like, well, yeah, I can do something for you. So I did something for you. Actually, the 3-book money making deal is now in hardback. Well, not hardback, paperback. Well, you know, physical book. Keep it simple. If you want that, the link's down there where the links normally are. And you could get that because I made a special deal because you can get all 3 physical books from me. And let's talk about that. When I say from me, I don't carry inventory. I'm a new age dude. You know, carrying inventory and stuff like that, that's kind of old economy stuff. I don't do that. So if you want a signed copy, indicate in the checkout that you want a signed copy, and it will take 7 to 10 days additional to get your books. Hey, this is Glenda with Making Money with Storage Unit Auctions. The title of this joint, The Good Shit's Always Upstairs at Peter Street. If you're here in Atlanta, if you've ever been to the creepy, spooky place I call Peter Street, which is a U-Haul facility, you'll notice that it's unique compared to other places. One, it's all inside. They have no outside units, or I think there's like a few, but the U-Haul people use those. And you go inside, on some of the floors, there's double-decker units. You've got these metal stairs you go up, and there's a bank of units on top of units. Because you got to go around and on the outside, on the lower level, that's how you access the units. Then you go up the stairs, and there's a hallway in the middle, and to each side there are units. I don't know how these people do it. I first bought a unit upstairs and I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Because you would think, since it's upstairs, there's really not going to be heavy stuff. People are not going to put crazy stuff. Because you got to go upstairs. I mean, you know, after cleaning out a unit like that, going up and down, around the 10th trip, your thighs start burning, your ass cheek starts popping, because you going up and down with boxes. So it's a workout, man. It's a workout. The first unit, and I'll never forget it because I turned into a little punk bitch. I will, because I was like, I'm never buying anything up there. Because it was maybe my 3rd or 4th time at that facility, and I went ahead and got a unit, and all up in the front of the door, it's just boxes. So I'm like, okay, and I'm thinking it's a 10 by 10. But U-Haul is really famous for customizing units. Because you'll have this door, and you think you got about 10 by 10, and it's a 10 by 20. There's all kinds of stuff that happens. So I buy the room, and it's a 10 by 20. And there's a washer and dryer, 2 big screen televisions, a leather sofa set, and all kinds of heavy, because the lady that had this stuff, she had the glass top coffee tables and the glass top dining room tables with those big, heavy, not metal, but stone bases. And I moved that stuff, most of it by myself. I had to go downstairs and enlist the help of a crackhead. That was an adventure unto itself, to get the sofa and the mattress and stuff out, because I couldn't get that out by myself. But I'm like going down the stairs like, oh, with these pillars and stone bases. I'm just like, what the hell? Now, the flip side is the unit only cost me $200 and I made a lot of money. The downside is I fell. My knees was hurting. I twisted my ankle just on this one unit. And then you got to go down that creepy elevator. So you got to go up and down the stairs. Then you got to go around the hall. Then all the way down there to get on the elevator. There's somebody you see's going up like, oh, and when they get to their stop, you can hear, they don't close the door, which means the elevator's not coming down for you. So you go back to the unit and you're grabbing stuff and you're stacking it for your opportunity at the elevator. It's like, sometimes it's like the parking lots of major malls around Christmas times. Don't ever try to move your shit out of Peter Street on a Saturday. winter, spring, summer, it does not matter. You will not get in and out quickly. It's not going to happen. So I'm with the crackhead, and you know, crackheads are funny. They want to be your friend. He's like, hey buddy, you know, what's your name? My name's Dave. I'm like, hey Dave the crackhead, how are you doing? Now, could you stop talking to me? Because your breath is funky. It's kicking like 20 horses that's been on a long, long journey. So we're getting this stuff and we're stacking it. Then the elevator goes up and it goes down. At this point, I'm 2 hours in with, you know, the crackhead. And he's a real chatty crackhead. And I'm loading out the stuff. And then, for some reason, I turn my back on the crackhead. And then next thing I know, all I see is head and elbows because he's in boxes. He said, oh man, I'm just checking it out. I saw some of my life. I'm like, what does that have to do with you, man? What? Put this shit back. Put it back. And take what you put in your pocket. Put it. Alright, you got me. You know, crackheads. Be careful with crackheads. Be very careful with crackheads. So we're going up and down the stairs, and then when I come back, the elevator's open, and there are these people coming, and there's this chick, she's looking at the furniture like, I've seen this somewhere before. And I was like, yeah, when you get off the elevator, you saw it, and then you turned your head and you turned back, and there it was. You've seen it before, because I was not trying to have any bullshit, because I was irritated, my body hurt, my knee was throbbing, and I had a crackhead that I had to watch like a little small child. We finally get the unit cleaned out, and fortunately I had a large truck and I got everything on it. But when you buy stuff at Peter Street, just know that there's always a surprise. It may not be a good surprise. That's the thing. And after that time, and like I said, I turned into a punk bitch, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy any more units upstairs. I'm just not going to do it. And I go there maybe 2 months later, and I'm downstairs because I know me. I would not even go up the stairs because if I see something good, I'm gonna bid. It's just like, it's like a monkey on your back. It's like, bid, bid, bid. So I stayed downstairs and I heard the bidding and it was like 500, 600, 700. I'm like, shit, here we go. I go upstairs. It's some beautiful stuff. Next thing you know, I'm bidding on the unit upstairs, put my lock on it after I win. Like, why do I do this to myself? So if you're dealing with storage facilities that have stairs and, you know, what I call hotel, motel type units, this is a point that you need to enlist some help. Hey, this is the reason that I have a great love for my Hispanic brothers, because they have saved me a ton of money, wear and tear on my body. If you're buying one of those units, get help. It may not seem like a lot, but when you go up and down 9 to 12 stairs 20, 30, 40 times, the pain, your thighs swell up, that stuff starts to accumulate on your body. It doesn't seem like it much, but you will know very quickly what you've gotten yourself into. So this is going to be on the Peter Street deal, because I made a separate playlist just for Peter Street, because I'm going to do all the Peter Street stories, because there's a lot more. All right, this is Glendon. We're making money with storage unit auctions.